How we doing out there? I am servant. I am Pisces, and I am really close to this thing. Excuse me. I was talking on Twitch a while ago. The thing about it is that this is Christmas, okay? Christmas tomorrow, okay? It's going to be a wonderful day for you people. Everybody's going to enjoy themselves. Everybody's going to enjoy Christmas. Enjoy Jesus. Throw Jesus' name all over the place because he loves you. He's there for you every second of your life. God is right there with you every second of your life, okay? They all want you to say, hey, hi, send them prayers up there. If you know somebody that's not saved, get them saved. Drive them, drive them to the church. You know, whatever you got to do, get them there. This is a point, and I'm going to make it. So, God wanted me to drop this hint out there, so it's been weighing on me, and I've been reading over and over and over and over again. So, the thing what I want to tell you is, look, you stand in your precepts, stand in your statutes, stand in your testimonies, understanding Psalms 119, and you're staying in it with the Lord, okay? Natural law, walking straight down that path with the Father, okay? Over here on this one side of taking an hour a day and meditating with the Father, hey, look, He's going to give you whatever your heart desires, okay? Understand that He wants to talk to you. These are blessings and gifts that He's trying to tell you. He wants to talk to everybody out there at this point in time on this whole planet. And, I understand people don't understand it, but it's not for you to understand. Go in there and get on your knees. Spend that time with Him. You'll see your affirmation. It'll come up. I promise you it will. The thing about it is that it comes up with me. I'll catch something, say today, and tomorrow or the next day, and then all of a sudden I'll see it, and I'll start laughing. I said, that's just insane, Father. And start laughing with Him. He wants that one-on-one time with you. No matter how you got to get it, no matter how you want to do it, no matter what is going to go on, He wants that hour a day with you. It's important, especially at this time. The point of Christmas is the point of Jesus' birth. Everybody's, they say, okay, I celebrated it here, celebrated whatever. Any time that you're giving thanksgiving through Jesus, okay, and loving Jesus and understanding that His birth was such a big deal because of everything to the cross, okay? We've got so many blessings that, people just really don't understand that they're blessed if they just look at it that way. Hey, somebody got a new pair of shoes. Somebody got some new socks, okay? Look, somebody got a new cookbook, whether they wanted it or not. But understand that is exactly how this happens. Gifts are okay. Don't get me wrong. Gifts are part of it. But the thing about it is we're celebrating Jesus, okay? Everybody celebrates Jesus. The other part of it is that on the other side of it, the Father wants to talk to you specifically, okay? Every one of you specifically. He talks to me. I sit down for a few minutes and something pops. Something pops in my head. And then I'll have to go get the Bible out. And then I'll have to get the dictionary. And then I start going through things and understand that this is the way it happens for me. And it's pretty well most all the time. So understand what I'm trying to say. That hour is very important to the Father because that's personal time with Him. It is so personal. Okay? You're staying in your precepts, you're staying in your commandments, staying in your testimonies, statutes, and, you're going through Psalms 119. The things that are going on out here in the world, okay? Digital, wiping out the IRS, which will be okay with me. The submarines, the naval ships. Iran's going to go to war with Israel. Just one thing after another. Understand this. If it does happen, there will be a big draft. Okay? Understand that. Understand that you need to understand to prepare your loved ones for things like that. You need to also be taking and stocking up a few things. Bring it into the storehouse. Okay? God didn't raise you to be a knot on a log. Okay? Understand you're stashing your caches. Understand that where you got to go and say, it says that we will have to run to the caves. Okay? Why I said February, end of February, it was something in Ezekiel that I read, and then something I heard and kind of matched up with March. Okay? Now, I don't know if something's going to happen in March or not, and I hope it doesn't. But I want you to understand to be prepared in your community. Because, look, that's all you need at the last minute is 3,000 souls running around like a bunch of limp noodles. Okay? Yet, you need to get with some veterans. You need to talk with them. You need to understand what they're doing. Okay? And how that this is going to mobilize. The military may come in your town and want to mobilize in your town. Well, you need to ask that, those veterans, what's going to happen with these people here? Are they going to be taking advantage of us, or are they going to be taking... Understand that they will take and try to take things not as of being mean, but under military statutes. If you got extra, they'll use it, okay? So understand what I'm trying to tell you about putting caches back and starting to understand where you might need to go to. But as a community, you need to work together. It's very important. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I know that if it's important to me, and I'm an isolationist, okay? I don't listen to a lot of news. All I know is what God gives me. The point of the deal with what God had given me earlier today was part of the Ezekiel thing, and that was the deal with March, okay? The understanding of the 144,000 sealed. And this is going to talk to collective right now. Collective, this is all of you out there. We need prayers going up to the Father in masses, okay? The Father needs to know that you still care. You still care about your people. You still care about community. You still care about what's going on this planet. This is your planet. This is your world. So He wants to know that you care. The point of the 144,000 sealed, I'm going to read this right quick. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascend from the east, having the seal of the living God, the most high, righteous, and loved. I cried with a loud voice, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, until we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Okay? Now, I'm talking to the collective. I'm talking to the chosen ones. And you know who I'm talking about. Every one of you guys that's been out there going through the spin cycle. This is 12-12-25, okay? So understand that what's going on. These things that you're going through are part of that 144,000 thing, okay? So you got to make a choice of whether to be sealed with Father, okay? Because you won't have any more relations. None. I chose the Father. So guess what? I'm in it to win it. And I didn't know, I always thought, I didn't know until today. The point of, if I was a part of the tribe of Judah, Reuben, Gad, Asher, Naphtali, Manasseh, Simon, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, or Benjamin. But it's the point of understanding that you're chosen. Okay? So understand that when you stand in alignment, and you are in alignment, because if you're here today, you're in alignment. I'm in alignment. Understand what you're going to go through. Okay? Because we're here to help everybody. We're going to help everybody that we possibly can, because guess what? We can't be touched. So understand that we're here to help everybody until Jesus comes and gets us. Okay? And that's my, I can't say it any other thing than that because I don't know any other way of explaining how I went through all of this and still going through it and fixing to be sealed shut. I chose it. I told God I'd go to it till my death for Him. And that's exactly what I chose. So understand that if that's what you're called for, that's what's going to happen because you're fixing to get knee deep in it. You help everybody you possibly can. And then the white robe multitude, which this is in Revelation 6 and 7. Okay? Understand that if you got a chance, read it. That's where we're at. And I said the end of February. Something's happening in March. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to say about it. I don't have no idea. But with Russia doing what they're doing, Iran doing what they're doing, China doing what they're doing, and the cartels want to do what they want to do, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Look here. It's a mess. It is a big mess. We've got a lot of people in here around us. We don't know who are. So, understand what I'm telling you. Understand where you're headed. Understand what you're going to do. And help everybody you can. That's our job. So, do what you can to help everybody. And like I said, once you get sealed, that's more or less the end game for that. And it's Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. Jesus, His birth, So, understand this is all about Jesus. And let me tell you something. Whenever I seen all this, Ezekiel coming back, and then it's on Jesus' birthday, which nobody really knows whenever He's born, but we're celebrating in Thanksgiving anyways. So understand that what's coming, and I hope it doesn't come. I hope I'm wrong about everything, but I'm being pretty well steered to what I've steered into. And help your neighbor, help your people. Stock up, build your caches up. Understand what your community is going to do if something does happen. It is important, people, okay? Or I wouldn't be saying it. Things are going to get tough. Things are going to get hard. And also understand what I was saying about the draft, okay? You need to understand that if your children has been pampered, okay? Dads, maybe you have been pampered, but you need to give them some training, at least any kind of physical training, anything physical, because it's going to get a little wild, weird, and hairy. And everybody will say that they want to run to caves and do this, that, and the other. Well, understand you need to map out your zones and see how many thousands of people is going to be following you around. Because look, when they start leaving the cities, understand that, you've seen The Walking Dead, okay? Not trying to spook you or anything, but understand God has this, okay? Make sure that you get everybody you can saved. Chosen ones, if you're in a situation where you're taking care of a bunch of things, find the pastors. Get them on the saving course. Save everybody you can. Save every soul you can. And if it does happen, guess what? You're prepared. Okay. Well, anyways, I am servant. I am Pisces. Merry Christmas. Have a good one.